And the first one, the breaking news of today, folks. Well, we know that Trevor Lawrence already won the starting job for the Jaguars. That came to absolutely zero surprise to literally everybody. And now we get this. The Jacksonville Jaguars are trading Gardner Minshew to the Eagles. And get this, for a 6th-round pick? What? What? Urban Meyer, I thought this was a open quarterback competition. If this was truly an open quarterback competition, you don't trade that other quarterback away. The Broncos didn't trade away Drew Lock. Drew Lock and Gardner Minshew are both going into their 3rd year. You still have them under rookie deals. You're not really you're not paying these players a lot of money. And you go and trade Gardner Minshew, who you called, hey, a true starter. He could have been a starter as the Jaguars. According to Urban Meyer, this was an open quarterback competition from start to finish. And then you just throw the other one in the garbage for a 6th-round pick? 6th round? That's nothing. That's a trash pick, and you got rid of a certified good quality backup quarterback, and you get rid of him for a 6th-round pick? Urban Meyer, what are you doing here? I mean, Urban Meyer has literally floundered in every step of this process of becoming the head coach. The only decision that he did good that was kind of made right was drafting Trevor Lawrence #1 overall. But really, that wasn't his decision. That was just the consensus decision by literally everybody. Everybody knew that Trevor Lawrence was the 1st overall pick in this year's draft and that he should have been the 1st quarterback taken, which he was. So that was Urban Meyer's only good decision, and it was a decision that you didn't really make. So signing Tim Tebow, that kind of, didn't win over the locker room or really anybody. Having Gardner Minshew be an actual quarterback competition participant, and I'm not knocking Gardner Minshew. I do kind of like Gardner Minshew. I think he has what it takes to potentially be a good starter in this league. I just don't think he's there just quite yet. Still needs to learn and hone in those kind of accuracy skills a little bit more. But I mean, Gardner Minshew is a solid backup in this league, and Urban Meyer just threw him away for literally nothing. And Urban Meyer was taking away starting reps for Trevor Lawrence the entire offseason, or the entire training camp and in preseason. Give Trevor Lawrence, who we all knew was going to be the starter, go out and get him every single starting rep, because folks, we hear it all the time. Players, young players, rookie players, even veterans, they're all like, you only get better if you have those reps. And you are taking away valuable reps from Trevor Lawrence, giving them to Gardner Minshew to try to say that Gardner Minshew is somehow having an equal opportunity to truly compete for the starting job, which we knew was it was nonsense right off the rip. It made no sense. And then maybe we were thinking, okay, maybe Urban Meyer's kind of playing the big game, the smart, big brain, high IQ play where you kind of just say it in the media, hey, Gardner Minshew's looking real good. He could potentially upset Trevor Lawrence to be the starter here. You kind of say that to get interest in other teams being like, oh, maybe I want Gardner Minshew. If Gardner Minshew's looking so good for the Jaguars and we kind of need a backup quarterback, oh, let's go out and trade Gardner Minshew. And we were kind of thinking maybe Urban Meyer's looking for like a 2nd or even 3rd round pick. And now Urban Meyer trades him for a 6th-round pick. So if Urban Meyer's, kind of plan with Gardner Minshew was to kind of make him look good in the trade market, well, that didn't work out either because he's only a 6th-round pick. I would have said it was a win. I would have said this was a win for the Jaguars if it was like a 3rd-round pick. Really kind of a 2nd-round pick. That would have been a huge win. I don't think he would have ever gotten a 1st-round pick for Gardner Minshew, but a 2nd-round pick, that's an instant win for the Jaguars, and I would have commended Urban Meyer. All right, you played the game correctly. You won. If it was a 3rd-round pick, it wouldn't have been that great, but I still think I would have counted it as a small win for Urban Meyer. Hey, you got a 3rd-round pick. That's kind of, the middle of the draft where, you can still get some good value and kind of potential emergence year 1 by those kind of round 3 rookies. Anything after that, you're just kind of taking a shot at the dark, really. All right, we liked what this kid did in college. Everything that he kind of puts out on tape shows that he could be a great player in this league. but he's a 4th round pick. You're really kind of going kind of 50-50 bust or boom. So, I mean, a 6th round pick is just an utter absolute loss by Urban Meyer in this Jacksonville Jaguars team. You hindered the progress of Trevor Lawrence. You didn't get anything out of it, and now here we are. You have no backup now. You got rid of your backup. Trevor Lawrence, missed out on reps, and you got a 6th round pick. That sounds like a bad plan to me. If you told me, hey, we're going to take away reps from Trevor Lawrence so we can get a 6th round pick in a couple of weeks, I'd be like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're starting Trevor Lawrence. You're getting him all those reps. I don't give a damn about no 6th round pick. I would rather keep Gardner Minshew than get a 6th round pick. Gardner Minshew is better than a 6th round pick, so why would I get rid of Gardner Minshew when I have no other serviceable quarterbacks? Let's bring up this Jaguars depth chart. Who the hell is their 2nd string quarterback? And this is like a big emphasis that has been getting kind of put out there the last couple of weeks, just like a narrative in the mainstream media of like all these teams wanting a solid backup quarterback, and now the Jacksonville Jaguars are going with CJ Beathard. That's who you think is better than Gardner Minshew? So if, gosh forbid, anything happens to Trevor Lawrence, this team is absolute dumpster garbage now. At least with Gardner Minshew, you had the potential to possibly maybe win a couple of games. CJ Beathard, he doesn't give you that opportunity at all. At all. And he's been getting the 3rd string reps. So, I mean, he's not even up to speed in this offense. So, Urban Meyer is truly floundering here, folks. Urban Meyer is floundering big time. Every single decision that he has made 100% by himself has not panned out. The only decision that panned out well was drafting Trevor Lawrence, and that's not even your pick. I mean, he drafted Travis Etienne in the 1st round as well with the 2nd first-round pick. And he got injured. Urban Meyer's not having a good track record here with the start of the Jaguars, folks. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Every single decision has not panned out even closely what Urban Meyer thought that decision would pan out. So, once again, begs the question, is Urban Meyer even a good head coach? Maybe in college, that's been proven. We'll give him that. But the NFL is a different beast, and he is floundering big time here. So, absolutely ridiculous that they trade Gardner Minshew for a 6th round pick. Now let's talk about the recipient of Gardner Minshew, and let's talk about that side of it. The Eagles, why? You already have Joe Flacco. Nick Sirianni's so big on Joe Flacco that he still kind of, made it a little bit of a, hey, earn your spot. Jalen Hurts isn't a starter. I don't even know if Jalen Hurts has been officially named the starter yet for this Eagles team, folks. That's how big Nick Sirianni is on Joe Flacco for whatever reason. And then you bring in Gardner Minshew. So, I mean, they're rocking with 3 quarterbacks now. I mean, Jalen Hurts is already having trouble, beating out Joe Flacco, according to Nick Sirianni. Now you bring in Gardner Minshew. I mean, now you're just adding way more question marks in the quarterback room with this Eagles team. It's going to have depth, but, I mean, you're not going to use these quarterbacks as long as Jalen Hurts is healthy, I would assume, but maybe if he's not getting it done, maybe you go to Joe Flacco. But how many years does Joe Flacco have left in the NFL? So I mean, if you're trying to kind of go to Joe Flacco, it's like, okay, well, how long do you expect to go with him? And then what are we going to do with Jalen Hurts? And now you bring in Gardner Minshew. So when Joe Flacco leaves the Eagles, now, the quarterback controversy is still here with Philadelphia. So I don't think they're doing any favors by Jalen Hurts. It's like, if I'm Jalen Hurts and you're bringing in all these other kind of solid quarterbacks, it's like, why? Do you not believe in me? Do you think I'm not going to get it done? So, once again, what happened? Carson Wentz in Philadelphia not feeling truly loved and not truly feeling like he was the number 1 quarterback, even though he was being told he was the number 1 quarterback. It seems like history is going to repeat itself with this Eagles team right here. And it's absolutely ridiculous. What is going on? And let's talk about Gardner Minshew. I know he doesn't want this at all. He's basically kind of like 3rd string out here with the Eagles. I would put him ahead of Joe Flacco, but Nick Sirianni, he's in love with Joe Flacco for some reason, so maybe he's the 3rd string now. But we heard Gardner Minshew say earlier this offseason, hey, I want to be a starter. And if I'm not the starter, then I'm going to leave because I want to be the starter. And now he's the 3rd string on the Eagles, so he's not happy. Jalen Hurts can't be happy. Why did the Eagles even do this in the first place? I don't know what is going on here. Everybody with Gardner Minshew, I mean, is acting irrationally for no reason. So I don't know what the hell to make of this. I think it's kind of a lose-lose for both teams. I mean, the Eagles got a quarterback, but it just adds controversy to the locker room. He's obviously not going to play this season. What do you do with them? If Jalen Hurts for some reason goes down, you have Joe Flacco, and now you've got 3-string quarterback. I just don't get what people are thinking. What is the win here? What is the overall win point for the Jaguars and the Eagles of making this deal? It seems like nobody won. But yet here we are talking about the deal that got done. So I don't even know. This makes no sense to anybody for any reason at all. I don't know, folks. It's crazy. This makes no sense, but Gardner Minshew to the Eagles for a 6th-round pick. What? So Urban Meyer doesn't know what he's doing coaching-wise. I feel bad for Gardner Minshew. He's just trying to get another opportunity to play on a good team that he could potentially carry. He's got some good stats at the quarterback position, just unfortunately didn't result in the wins last season, and we can truly chalk that up to the Jaguars just being absolutely atrocious from the top down. Personnel-wise, coaching-wise, front office-wise, everything is trash on this team. So I'm not blaming Gardner Minshew. Put him on a serviceable team. The man could be an above-average game manager quarterback, in my opinion. So that's where we're at with Gardner Minshew. I feel for the man. How unfortunate. Not going to play in Philadelphia. Or maybe he does, because Nick Sirianni, another new head coach, first-time head coach in this league, like Urban Meyer, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing either. So maybe they're going to try and flip Gardner Minshew. How crazy is that? We're introducing kind of buying and flipping in the NFL. That doesn't really happen. So I don't know, man. I don't think this is a good deal by anybody. I think Urban Meyer floundered on the Gardner Minshew and Trevor Lawrence handoff. I think the Eagles are floundering with the Jalen Hurts situation, and now you bring in a third good quarterback that can get it done potentially in this league, and now Gardner Minshew is not happy because he's 3rd string. So literally nobody is happy, smiling, or winning coming out of this deal, but they all made it. So Urban Meyer can't coach, folks. I'm really kind of leaning towards that being the case, and we'll see how it plays out this season.